Ladies and gentlemen, show is about to begin. Presenting yours truly, the Lone Warrior. Alright guys, here's another episode of the podcast finally up on YouTube. This time, Game Story didn't distract me as much as I was able to at least blurt out things about the topic I had in mind, which was mastery and autopiloting, how they intersect and the difference between the two. And also, I've been busy with other games and real life, so I couldn't give much love to this format, this podcast. So, podcast itself might come slower than usual now. I don't want to make any promises until such a point that I can actually, autopilot this. So, for the game itself, I'm thinking what I'm seeing so far, I'm not out of the tutorial stage yet, but I get to see more important characters for the story. So, there's that. And it might be a while until I reach such a point that I can explore the free world of Tales of Vesperia. Well, I'm not too sad about it, but it is a slog until you get to that point where you can explore the world and at least try to master the game's mechanics and things like that. So, with all those things said, let's get on with the show. I'll let the intro play for a while now. Leave a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the format. It really helps the channel as I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel aside from my live streaming Facebook channel. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and the show will start in a few minutes after the slide intro. Check. Hello. Good day, good evening, whatever. It's in the middle of the early mornings in my time right now. For those who stumble upon this stream in the late times. Anywho, for those who are new here, my name is The Lone Warrior, and this is The Lone Warrior Podcast, where I go about ranting things, and yeah. Well, that's basically the gist. It's just me talking over a game for a set amount of time, just to relax, unwind, maybe chat up with a few people who stumble upon the stream live, but this is uploaded on Facebook, which you can see. This is uploaded on YouTube, guys. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. I'm out of practice. I haven't done this thing in a while, so bear with me. And there's also the fact that there are topics that I have in mind per episode of this Lone Warrior podcast. So the one that I have in mind is actually separating autopilot and mastery of a skill. And right now, there's actually a tangent where I can connect the two. And that involves what I've been doing these past few days. So it isn't related directly to the topic, but it was announced that there was a new Ragnarok online server for... Man, all 8 wings are spread. So what am I supposed to do? So anyway, it was announced that there would be a new official Ragnarok online server for the Malaysian, Singaporean, and Philippine players. So I had to check that out. And there's also the fact that one of my friends, I actually just tried to joke around that he will try to study League. He got, what do you call this? I'm trying to look for a word here, but long story short, he's now learning League of Legends. So that's another game that I'm playing right now. Also, all the time that I have is invested to those two games right now. And the funny thing is, it's like I haven't lost a beat. Still, those games are familiar to me. Like I played them yesterday, so I had no trouble at least enjoying the games. Now for this one in particular, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. So when it comes to Tales of Vesperia, I have much of an idea as a new player, so yeah, I can't really go into the lore and things like that right now. What else? Playing League is fun. Well, I shouldn't say that. Playing League is fun, but it really takes away chunks of hours from your day, especially when you're enjoying it. Best played with friends, as always, like most multiplayer games, especially with League of Legends, with all the roles, they've implemented these 11 seasons. Too slow. So there's that. Luckily, I am still able to perform in each role for League of Legends, so that isn't much of a hassle. When it comes to Ragnarok, though, it kind of gets tricky. So, with Ragnarok Online, there are multiple settings per server, and it depends on the settings of the server whether you will enjoy the gameplay or not. And I do also follow a Ragnarok content creator over on YouTube. The name of the channel is Munbalance. And his general sentiments include that pre-renewal is the most popular... Pre-renewal is the most popular Ragnarok online server setting. Renewal, not so much. If you do like big numbers, you will find it easy and enjoyable to play with renewal, which happens to be the setting for the official C server of Ragnarok Online. So there's that. And luckily, I happen to play some renewal servers, so I have an idea on my expectations and what to do on the server to prevent me not actually... My focus for Ragnarok Online is to prevent sinking as much time as sinking too much time, so to speak, because like earlier, like I said, League already takes away too much time. Then you also have Ragnarok Online that takes away time also. That will be troublesome if I can't manage my time, and especially now that I'll be working again soon on a day job. I wouldn't want anything to take away my time like willy-nilly. So there's that. And my focus for Ragnarok Online is just to meet different people right now who also happen to play the game. Meet, at least try to meet community, I guess. Oh, how do you switch targets in this game again? Oh, there we go. I forgot the controls already for Tales of Vesperia. And we got Mr. Gabobelia. What a wonderful morning or late morning for you, Mr. Gabobelia. Oh, we got Cerberus Strike. It's nice seeing you here. Yes, this is Tales of Vesperia. I don't know what to do, and I'm currently ranting why Ragnarok Online in my approach is actually to avoid sinking too much time, instead of raising my character to the max level as soon as possible. So my expectations with Ragnarok Online didn't fail me. Playing the server, I am optimistic that the bot system will not be gone. And from what I hear, the old server it's not the old server settings. Rather, the old server administrators are the ones that are taking care of Gravity Game Hub. That's the name of the new server anyway. So pretty much these are the same people but under a different name with Gravity Game Hub. They're using that also as a crutch to ban players who break the Gravity TOS. This is from what I see and hear for Ragnarok Online. So take it for what it's worth. But my expectations are very, what do you call this? Pretty much in the clear. They're still botting. Real money trading, which is against Gravity's TOS, but has been there since like old school Ragnarok days, so pretty much nothing's changed. And there's a huge amount of people misleading people on buying equipments for more than their worth. So not essentially scamming, but they try to take advantage of people's gullibility. Especially with these renewal settings. I believe it's been a while since Philippine players had a renewal setting again. So yeah. Mr. Gabolbelia is commenting. Tales of Berseria and Arise. Oh my god. I haven't played Arise. But Berseria, yes. Then to be seen from here. What the heck? I don't even know what to do. So yeah, going back. Well, I guess that's enough Ragnarok talk anyway. Because pretty much all my stock knowledge from the game is still there. I'm able to use it. And some players from in the Ragnarok Online server are also capable of playing the game. Got a dialogue. I'm gonna shut up for a bit.
特別何も変わったものでは動かしたら秘密の抜け穴があるんだなまさかやってみる価値はあんじゃねえの
Hold A to grab.
本当にうわ本当にありやがったもしかしてここから外に保証はない俺は行くけどどうする行きますなかなか勇気のある決断だしかしあのおっさんマジかよ見た目通りうさんくせえなどうしたやっぱりやめんの
Oh, excuse me.
いえ手怪我してますちょっと見せてください
I'm still letting the dialogue talk over me for now.
悪い。綺麗なブラスティアだと思ったらつい手が。
本当にそれだけです？
本当にそれだけ。ってありがとな。
いえ、これくらい。
ほら、行くぞ。
Right, no more dialogue. Can talk now. I
こん
guess.
なところにも魔物が嫌がるのな。
What the heck? The heck? Facebook giving me it's giving me trouble again. Podcast Warrior, long time no see. Englishman says, Justin, I didn't see this one. I wonder why though. Facebook giving me gripes on this stream. Anyway, if it turns out Tales of Vesperia has copyrighted content, oh my god.
魔物あれが
Well, I'll upload them on YouTube anyway, so.
と、じゃあちょっと片付けますか。
ユーリさん、前からも。
ち、厄介だな。
Still at tutorial stage, I guess.
全部ぶっ飛ばす。
聖なる活力、ここへ。聖なる活力、ここへ。ファースト。聖なる活力、
Oh,
ここへ。
don't jump. Why aren't you running? Why aren't you running?
余裕。
Alright.
決まりました。
決めたのも俺。
あれ？
Got a bit startled with Facebook giving me a notification that this has copyright over on this live stream. But if anyone is still seeing this live, well, yeah,
ペンに襲われた時
let's touch on the
どうな
topic
るか
right
と
now.
思いました。
敵はカッコ撃破が戦闘の基本だけど、たまにはこういうのもある。
そうなんです。
I'm still at the tutorial stage, so yeah.
少ない敵を相手にして確実に倒すか、いっぺんに多くの敵をなぎ倒すか、それは好みによるけどな。
ユーリさんはどっちなんですか？
どっちでもいいだろう。さあ、急ぐぜ。
ちょっと待ってください。
Okay. PRC will be faced with a group of enemies, alright. Still at the tutorial stage of this game, and we got a skip.
地下の通路を教えてくれた人に感謝しなきゃいけませんね。
別にお前が感謝する必要はないんじゃないか。
私だって外へ行きたかったんだから、あなたと同じです。
それならそれでいいんだけど、なんでか素直に感謝する気になれないんだよな。
ダメです。恩ある人にはちゃんとお礼しないと。
会ったこともない相手によくそう律儀になれるもんだな。
会ったことのない人だからこそ礼を失してはいけません。
そういうもんかね。
そういうものです。
A bit of banter there, so
来やがったな。
the topic that I had in mind for this podcast episode specifically is about mastery and what the heck? What was that? Another learned skill. So with autopilot, I always had this idea that autopiloting something means your conscious, at least your conscious thinking, doesn't get in the way of your decision making with what you're doing, or if you're like playing a game like me, you're not easily distracted because pretty much your body or your fingers, your hands knows what to do. That's essentially what is autopiloting for me. However, that can be also troublesome if you need to make an active decision. Say that you're playing a game, a real-time strategy like Red Alert, or let's give it the League of Legends example. Pretty much, I didn't have any troubles with what to do because I pretty much still have the mechanics for last-hitting creeps, getting gold, placing the wards, all of those things. And I didn't have to make any conscious decision if I have to place the ward there or not. It decreases the hesitation that I have to take. However, it gives me a predictable pattern that probably my opponents can play off. So there's that. It can also apply to fighting games actually, now that I think about it. Autopiloting something, and with my fighting games experience, I find it more rewarding if you're actually aware and active with your decision making. But that now requires mastery of your fingertips moving around the controller, pressing the right buttons at the right time, being consciously aware. And with mastery and oh, what is this? Or grabbing this, you have to grab the box. Okay. With mastery of the situation this time, or rather, it's not the mastery of the situation, but rather with the situation changing from time to time, you need to have an active mind on what to do. Now, autopiloting and mastery have this crossover of you need to do a set of repetitions for you to get used to what you're doing. Perhaps in League of Legends, you have to practice your last hitting with the creeps, or memorize which spots are best to ward. With Ragnarok, you have to at least familiarize yourself with which enemies are easier to kill and, by extension, easier to level up with. With fighting games, you have to be aware of what are the best moves for your character in a particular situation. You might want to have a set of moves to create space between you and your opponent, or rather the opposite, close the distance, like an approach tool as they say, or the opposite again, keep out. This is where mastery and autopilot differ this time, because mastery actually needs awareness if you want to apply it. if you want to apply it in a setting, and in this example, it's more on the video game side of things. Because with autopilot, you're just cruising and letting your muscles or your unconscious mind you're letting your unconscious mind ride the train, as they say, or take over the activity that you're doing. You're not pretty much aware that if it's successful or not, or probably there might be sudden changes when you're autopiloting. But that of course comes with a caveat of you're already in autopilot mode. There should be nothing wrong. There should be nothing wrong going to happen, or there's nothing wrong that will happen if you are in autopilot mode. It's tried and tested. The things you're going to do, it won't be, what do you call this? It won't give you any frustrations or trouble. Right, dialogue time. Hold that thought.
それは
And alright, for those who are watching this on the YouTube channel, feel free to comment if you want the dialogue to be in English, but generally I prefer Japanese when I play these kinds of games, especially today. It's just the quality of life with the game feels better. But I understand with YouTube, some are just playing over the video, over the background, treating it as a background noise. So if you ever stumble across this video, feel free to comment down below or whatnot if you still prefer the Japanese over the English version, or would you like an English version with the characters' dialogue so that when I don't talk, you'll still have something that you can hear that you might understand, because this is a bit more selfish decision. I'm just reading the text here while I'm enjoying the Japanese VA. So yeah, go ahead and do that.
はいそうなんです。
ま、とりあえず脱出成功ってことで。
何か間違えました？
いや、別にな。で、エステリーゼはこれからどうすんの？
フレンを追います。
行き先知ってんのか？
先日騎士の巡礼に出ると話していましたから。
ああ、あれか。帝国の町を回って善行を積んでこいってやつ。はい。
だから花の町ハルルを目指します。騎士の巡礼では最初にハルルへ行くのが習わしですから。
となると結界の外か。
ユーリさんは結界の外を旅したことあります？
少しの間だけならな。興味はあるけど下町を留守にするわけにはいかないしね。俺も下町に戻るから町の出口まで案内するよ。
ありがとうございます。
Alright, dialogue time over, and now I can talk over this game again. Yeah, like I said, mastery requires awareness, and with autopilot you don't have to be particularly aware of what you're doing or what will happen, because you do trust that the process that you've mastered or you've gotten used to will be enough to accomplish a task or just overall get you results that you want. Mastery, you understand that there are certain rules that will be broken, so you keep your awareness intact. With both games, League of Legends and Ragnarok Online, I haven't been as much aware as I'd hoped to, because all the rules that are still in the game are still familiar to me, things like that, you know. However, this game, well, not so much. I am, what do you call this? I'm still pretty much trying to get a hold on things. What to do, who to talk to. Probably I'll miss out on a few secrets since this is my first playthrough of the game. So yeah, my my awareness is on 100% active right now, and I'm relying on my past experiences with not only the previous Tales titles. Oh, dialogue time.
ここが年貢の納め時なのだ。バカモン、能書きはいいからさっさと取り押さえるのだ。
どうしましょう。
んなもんこうすんに決まってんだろ。
どうやってよ。
The fuck?
下町に逃げるぞ。
Right, I'm gonna keep quiet for a bit here. I am expecting more dialogue in this game, or in this particular moment right now.
おいユーリ、どこに行っとったんじゃ。
ちょいとお城に招待受けて優雅なひとときを満喫してた。
何をのんきな。その娘さんは。
こんにちは、エステリーゼと申します。
いや、こりゃご丁寧に。いや、それよりも騎士団じゃよ。下町の山上には目もくれずお前さんを探しておったぞ。やはり騎士団と揉めたんじゃな。
ま、そんなとこだ。ラピードは戻ってるか？
何か袋を加えておったようじゃが。
その袋は？
お前さんの部屋に置いてあるはずじゃよ。
なら後で取りに行って振ってみな。いい音するぜ。モルディオも楽しんでた。
モルディオさんに会ったのか？
当人は逃げちまったけどな。アスピオって町の有名人らしいんだ。
逃げたということはやはり。
ああ、家も空き家だったし、貴族って肩書きも怪しいな。アクエブラスティアも水漏れ通り越して止まっちまったみたいだな。
怖がなくてどうにも動かん。
残りの水でしばらくは大丈夫だよな。
じゃが長くは持たんよ。あと腹壊すのを承知で川の水を飲むしかないのかの。
騎士団は何もしてくれねえし、やっぱ泥棒本人からコア取り戻すしかねえな。
まさかモルディオを追いかけて結界の外に出るつもりか？
心配すんなよ。ちょっくら行ってすぐに戻ってくっから。
誰が心配なんぞするか。ちょうどいい機会じゃ。しばらく帰ってこんでいい。
はあ？なんだよそれ。
お前さんがいなくてもわしらちゃんとやっていける。前にフレンも言っておったぞ。ユーリはいつまで今の生活を続けるつもりなのかとな。
余計なお世話だっての。
Alright. Probably a small window here where I can discuss more about the mastery and autopiloting. The water's filthy. Okay, so before I head out, let's see, where am I supposed to go again? Probably I'll leave town for now. Right, so with games like these, Tales of Vesperia, and I have mentioned I played Berseria. I've also played Zesteria and Cilia 1 and 2. So I have this familiarity of how the game goes. However, like that what happened moments ago, I already forgot on what am I supposed to do. Is there any secret that I might miss? Things like that. And if you're not aware on what to do, autopiloting on this game might not be as beneficial when you're playing it for the first time. And that's why, with my familiarity for the past games, that's what I try to use. This is what, at least from my perspective, the mastery comes in. With Tale series, usually there are Easter eggs that you can check, and usually it also comes with a notification, and also other things that might be in that I can apply here is other RPG games usually come with a mechanic that if you reach a certain point, the plot will progress. It's like A to B, and some are like you can choose multiple options to progress so that you can practice your decision making. It's like from point A to point A1, from point A to point B1, B2, B3, and usually you usually see these in a decision game mechanic. And another example I can give is the Breath of Fire one, where it differs from the RPG's element, wherein, for example, with Final Fantasy, you just have to get an item, or you have to go to a particular area, you enjoy a cutscene, then a battle ensues. Tales is similar to that aspect. Oh wait, got a dialogue time. Alright, before I proceed with this one, like I said, just to finish the point, usually it happens to have like you have a window where you have to solve a puzzle with Breath of Fire 4 before you can proceed directly to the boss fight. Usually for other RPGs that's not the case. With Tales, you will see a save point. I think Final Fantasy VIII has the similar mechanic, but from what I remember, Final Fantasy VIII has save points on the next milestone, cutscene, or event. Not necessarily a boss fight, but with Tales, it's pretty much a boss fight. When you see a book, if you've noticed it earlier, in the earlier portion of the game, there is a book, and once you see that, there's usually a boss fight incoming, or probably a huge wave of monsters or enemies. So, right, dialogue time.
こういう事情もあるからしばらく留守にするわ。
やれやれ、いつも騒がしいやつだな。これで金の件に関しては貸し借りなしじゃぞ。
年がいもなくはしゃいでぽっくりいくなよ。
お前さんこそのたれ死ぬんじゃないぞ。
待ってください。おじいさん、私も行きます。
あやつの面倒を見るのは苦労も多いじゃろうが、お嬢さんも気をつけてな。はい、
ありがとうございます。
The fuck?
貴様、噴水はいつ治るんですかい？
シロ、かっこいい。
ばあさんの入れ歯を探してもらえんかの。バカもん！おるんではないか。公務の妨害をするでない。
What the heck? Now even our protagonist got caught up in the stampede.
何勝手なこと言ってんだ。ちょっと押すなって。もう今叩いたやつ覚えとけよ。花の町ハルルに行くのだ。ほら、これ持ってきな。静か。これ道しか書いてねえじゃん。仕方ないだろう。普通の人は町を離れないし、それでも作りはマシな方だよ。空白は自分で書き込んでいってくれ。まずは地図にある北のデイドン砦に行くといい。
These are the people giving me items. Crying out loud.
ユーリさんは皆さんにとても愛されてるんですね。
冗談言うなよ。厄介払いができて嬉しいだけだろ。おい、誰だよ金まで入れたの。こんなの受け取れるか。
待てー、どけー。
しょうがねえ。一旦もらっとくか。
何事だ。
ラピード狙ってたろ。
犬？
じゃまずは北のデイドン砦だな。
あ、はい。
どこまで一緒かわかんねえけど、まあよろしくなエステル。
はい。あれ？エステル？こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
しばらく留守にするぜ。
行ってきます。
Now I wonder if the dog also fights. Yuri says the dog's name is Rapid or Repeat. Interesting world map we have here. It reminds me of Xenogears. You have a big character here, and you have the world map. Alright, let's play the skit.
魔物って思ったより簡単に倒せるものなんですね。
手こずるよりはいいだろ。
だってかわいそうだから。
随分とお嬢さんは心優しいな。俺にはおとなしく食われる趣味はないぜ。
そうですよね。ここはお城の中とは違う。弱いものは強いものに食べられてしまうんですね。
俺たちは食べやしねえけどな。
私、魔物を倒すことに迷いません。その代わりどんな魔物とどこで戦ったか全部覚えておきます。
まあそりゃ構わんが。
そしてテートに戻った時、倒した魔物のお墓を建てて、そこに倒した魔物の名前を全部彫りたいと思います。
いいんじゃないかな。お嬢さんの考えることはわかんねえわ。
I do really enjoy the skit portions of Systeria, or the Tale series rather. And I do wonder, it seems that I can't use the other art yet. I'm trying to use the what do you call this? I'm trying to do other inputs for the other art, but it's not activating. So I assume I still have to finish more battles in order for me to have access to the other skills. With that said, it shouldn't be that much of a trouble anyway. I said go north to Daedon. Oh no. So let's travel north then. And Rapid also fights. Rapid. I don't think I even had the tutorial for like links between the party. Like if you link a party member to a particular party member, they'll have greater synergy and they'll also have access to combo attacks. I haven't gotten that, so there's still ways to go with Tales of Vesperia. I'll try to do these more often, but like I said, I am enjoying my time playing League, playing Ragnarok, and also I still have to sink in time for fighting games. Oh wait, Skit, let's play it.
地図に旅に必要な道具にそれにお金もたくさんいただいちゃいましたね。
たく、あいつらも生活きついってのに無理していろいろよこしやがって。
それだけ有利の旅立ちを心配してくれてるんですよ。
今頃問題児がいなくなってせいせいしてんだろ。
そんなことありませんよ。
まあこんだけ借りを作っちまったら手ぶらじゃ帰ってこれね。何が何でもアクエブラスティアのコアは取り戻さねえとな。
Right. Like I said, I'm also trying to sink in time for fighting games. There's also you can expect another Mega Man speedrun. I'll try to chase down the time until such point that I can't do it fast anymore. So, my recent progress with Mega Man X4 is like I reach below 50 minutes for 0. So I'm happy with that. Probably next one is for X, but I'm looking to improve on my platforming skills for that particular game as of the moment. From time to time, I'll play it on stream. But if I do have a particular run that I'm very proud of, probably I'll post it on this YouTube channel that is on the pinned comment. So yeah. Is this oh, another skit.
あいつはさっきから何ブツブツ言ってんだ。おーい、ぼんやりしてると置いてくぞ。
エステル。
聞こえちゃいないか。おーい、エステル。
はい、今行きます。
呼び名がそんなに珍しいのかね。
So what's this town in particular? I think I see Daedon Hold. It's like the north, like the big wall. So that's the main destination. I wonder what's this one though. Traveling in. Yeah, there's particularly no voice over here, so I'm just skipping over the dialogue. It's very early in the part of the game. I'm wondering if I'm heavily considering skipping parts of the story, playing it off stream, then going live, but probably that will take away on the experience as I go along playing it live in front of a certain audience. And with Facebook giving me trouble with the live stream, I'm still baffled on what to do. Another skip.
こちらの犬は。
ああ、俺の相棒のラピードだ。
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
こちらこそってラピードが何言ったか分かったのか？
いえ、全然。
まあ、そりゃそうだよな。
Right. I'm assuming they don't have weapons here. It's just a traveling in. Yeah. It's literally a traveling in. So no weapons for our protagonists yet. But it's nice to know that if you see a certain spot on the map that looks like that, that would be the traveling in. I do wonder, maybe I'm getting the copyright strikes with the battle music, which is kind of a letdown then. Don't you want free marketing for your game? Well, I guess they do have their own marketing department for that. They don't need streamers. Yeah, I need to sink in time for fighting games. King of Fighters 15 has been released. Probably I'll get that one. Street Fighter 6 coming out soon. And there's also Tekken 8. And that's why... And that is reason enough to earn money, play games, you know. Try them out, then give commentary about them. And for this one in particular, I'm just a big fan of RPG games, so when an RPG game gets my eye, I just try it out immediately. And since it's Tales and I've played Tales before, this is one of those things that the autopilot in me just gets activated. Hey, let's play an RPG game. Right, this is Day Done Home, right? This is. There we go. Dialogue time, so I'm gonna shut up for a bit.
有利を追ってきた騎士でしょうか。
どうかな。ま、あんま目立たないようにな。
はい、私も早くフレンに追いつきたいですから。
んじゃ、さっさと砦を抜けますか。本当に分かってるんだね。
Oh, we got a like. We get the like, and we have Mr. Steven Ray Romero and also Lofty. Thank you for the like, sir. And he says, DGen R stream, let's go. It's not really much of a DGen Steve. It's more of, I just woke up again. Sleep esports, let's go. Anywho, how are you? I'm streaming a podcast episode right now, which will be uploaded on the YouTube channel pinned in the comment below for the live viewers right now. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sleep esports, waking up, and also talking about other games that I'm playing. So, going back to dialogue time.
はい、いらっしゃい。今日はいい品入ってるよ。 かの賢将アッサムが打ったスキルの宿った名剣だ。旅をするならスキルは重要だよ。ぜひお試しあれ。
スキルって？
スキルとは武器に宿った戦闘技術のこと。戦闘技術は本来誰かに指示し教わるものだが、賢将アッサムは特殊な方法を用い、その技術を武器に封じ込めた。ボーディブラスティアには力を封じ込めた武器より技術を習得する機能がある。
Right, that's the part of the game where nothing sinks in my head other than weapons in this game have skills. Alright, I'll try to view the VOD Steve from your stream earlier. Alright, I'll check.
武器を使い続けることで、その武器に宿ったスキルを装備者に還元することができる。
お嬢さん物知りだな。まあそういうことだ。
昔にクリティア族が人間に伝えたと本にありました。
へえ、ボーディブラスティアって技や魔術を使うためだけかと思ってたぜ。
自分に合った戦いをするためにスキルを考えながら武器を選ぶってのがスキルのない単純に攻撃力の高い武器もある。武器に封じ込められたスキルはその武器を装備した時点でお前さんのボーディブラスティアに収められる。その武器を装備していればその武器に封じ込められていたスキルはいつでも使えるが、もしその武器を外したらその時はちゃんとセットしてやらなきゃいけない。スキルは4つのカテゴリーの組み合わせによって成り立っている。
I'm already falling asleep again. Each weapon skill belongs to one of the blah 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 blah.
何個かセットするとそのセットしたスキルのカテゴリーに応じてボーディブラスティアのコアに門が浮かび上がることがある。例えば攻撃系のスキルばかりたくさんセットすればフレックの門が浮かび上がる。この門は自身の物理攻撃の効果が上がっていることを表している。どう組み合わせればどんな効果があるかは試してみてくれ。全部説明してると日が暮れちまう。
I'm afraid the sun would set long before I could explain them all to you. Sounds about right.
今ので分かったか？
Yes, of course I get it, even though I don't.
お嬢さんの読んでる本にその辺のことは全部書いてる。
おっさん、こんな場所で商売やって繁盛してんの？
いや、俺も好きでここにいるわけじゃないんだ。砦の向こうに魔物が出ちまって足止め食ってるのよ。
魔物がね。だそうだぞ。聞いてないと。
何か言いました？
情報を集めてくるからそこで待っとけって言ったの。
あ、私も行きます。
Alright.
いいよ、持っていきな。そんな古くてページの抜けた本でよければね。
ありがとうございます。
その本面白いの？
面白いですよ。後で有利にも貸してあげますね。
We got a battle book. Status of the battle by the battle. You can also get information of Edporn Hearts here. Check blah 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 blah. Not really that important, but very important if you want to master the game. So I can ignore that. Yeah, I can live with just smashing the buttons right now. But of course, as I go on the later stage of Tales, you're gonna need combos, arts. I believe they also have super moves here, special moves like critical arts in Street Fighter, similar to Death Nature, or a hyper combo finish. Things like that. Maybe we can buy weapons now. It's still giving me apple gel or what? Yeah. And synthesis option is grayed out, so I'm expecting more tutorial as I go. Okay, storeroom, I can't go in. Blah blah blah. So from all we know, there are monsters on the other side of the hold. Let's see if we can get more information. There's a kid here. Woohoo! A trip, a trip. Blah blah blah. How about the guards below? Large facilities? No, not really. These are the facilities. Maybe we can find someone here that will give us information. There we go. We can steal more items here. Magic lens. How about this? Okay, no information. Thanks a lot. How about here? No. Okay, no more Easter eggs for now. I'm really digging Tales of Vesperia's fixed camera angle. From what I've experienced with Zestiria and Berseria, sure it looks nice, but sometimes it can get a bit nauseous if you move your camera around. So at least for this one, I'll just have the trouble of examining every corner should I miss any Easter eggs. But yeah, it isn't really tough on the head. It doesn't make me feel dizzy or anything. It's not nauseating, to say the least. So there's that. Treasure chest. Get the apple gel. Can climb up. Still no new information. But probably I'll play those games also. Mainly Berseria first. Because Berseria, for those who don't know, starts with 60 frames per second already. While for Tales of Zestiria, even though it came first before Berseria, so I'm hoping I'm making some sense here, but the first game that came out on Steam PS3 Zestiria is limited to 30 FPS. Oh, dialogue time. Dialogue time.
おいおい。
こんにちは。何が見えるんです？
人の営み、悪なき生きることの執着。どうして人はそうまでして生きる。独占された技術を奪い合う。大切なものを傷つけてまでして。
ブラスティアのことか。人の気持ちまではわからねえけど、何の因果がこの世に生まれてきちまった以上、やれるだけのことをして精一杯生きようとするのは普通のことだと俺は思うぜ。
それもまた真理か。
おい。
言っちゃいました。何だったんでしょう。
さあな。暑いと変なのが増えるって言うしな。
暑いです。
Alright, going back with the 30 frames per second. It was a bit disappointing. And I thought the problem was with my computer back then. Tales of Zestiria, it was published on the not PS3, I'm sorry, not PS3. PS4 and Xbox One, and people were expecting it for the game to run at 60 frames per second. Ironically, if you're playing the game and you see the animations, the cutscenes, oh, dialogue time again. What the heck is this? People are running like crazy. Close the gate! Open the gate a little bit. They're saying Hayaku, Hayaku now. Ooh. Look at Yuri smiling like it's like a happy thing that is happening right now.
ゲートを出て早々にとんでもないもんにあったな。俺なんかついてんのか。
なんだお前。やめろ。
エステルはそこで待って。おい。
ユリは女の子。
はいはい。助けて。立てなくて。守が。
大丈夫ですよ。
立てる。
早く避難してください。お人形、ママのお人形。
Ay. It was about to happen.
離してください。
ここで待ってろ。ったくめちゃくちゃ目立ってんじゃねえか。
ユリ。
Jesus Christ. So close. Too close for comfort.
なんとお礼を言えばいいか。
いえ、そんな。
怪我まで治してもらって本当に助かりました。
みんなが無事で本当によかった。あれ？
安心した途端それかよ。
結界の外って凶暴な魔物がたくさんいてこんなに危険だったんですね。
あんな大群で来られたら結界が欲しくなるな。
ここにシルトブラスティアを設置できないんでしょうか。
そりゃ無理だろう。結界は貴重品だ。
そうですよね。今の技術では作り出せませんから。ブラスティアを生み出した古代ゲライオス文明の技術が蘇ればいいのに。
それが蘇っても帝国が民衆のためにってのはちょっと想像しにくいな。
Right. More dialogue time.
そこの二人、少し話を聞かせてもらいたい。
だからなぜに倒産のだ。魔物など俺様がこの拳でノックアウトしてやるもの。
I'm wondering if this is a new party member or just an important character. Well, I'll find out
簡単に
later.
倒せる魔物じゃない。何度言えばわかるんだ。貴様は我々の実力を侮るというのだな。
They don't look like party members to me.
邪魔するな。先の仕事で岸に出し抜かれた鬱憤をここで晴らす。
おい、これだからギルドの連中は。
あの様子じゃ門を抜けんのは無理だな。
そんな。フレンが向かった花の町ハルルはこの先なのに。
騎士に捕まるのも面倒だ。別の道を探そう。
Right, another skit.
すごく注目されてましたね。騎士にも話しかけられて危なかったです。
たく目立たないようにって言ったろ。
先に飛び出したのは有利ですよ。
目の前で魔物に襲われそうになってるやつをほっとけねえだろ。なんだよ。
ごめんなさい。フレンが話してた通りの人なんだと思って。目の前に困っている人がいると放っておけないんだってよく言ってました。
あいつもそうじゃねえか。今度会ったらお互い様だって有利が言ってたって伝えといてくれ。
わかりました。
Right, I see that I have streamed for about an hour or so. It's time to save. I'll continue this on the next stream. However, like I said, I am contemplating if I am going to stream this in a way that some portions of the game are off stream, or just proceed as is. But yeah, let's leave that for another day, another stream. And I do want to thank those who have dropped by. We got Justin Guevara, Mr. Gabobelia, we got Stephen Ray Romero commenting, and let's see who reacted. Also those 3 people. Alright, so that's it for me. I'll see you next time. You'll see the episode uploaded on YouTube. Well, saying it here right now doesn't make sense, but hey, you'll see me next time. Wait, how do I end this? Alright, you'll see me from time to time streaming on Facebook. Just search The Lone Warrior. And if you see the icon, The Lone Warrior, that's me. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please do a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. So I'll see you next time. Take care.